Slide. Handle's adjustable for easy carrying. Good for riders and lefties. Strikes down on 4 parts. Undetectable by X-ray. Ideal for quick, discreet interventions.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight?
He's already squirming.
Already.
God, just Gary Oldman popping up with that accent.
Yeah, I know.
He's scratching like he's one of those
Great.
aliens in disguise.
Yeah, really. His face gonna start morphing around. And...
Yeah.
I know Roman likes that little plastic thing on his head too.
I do not. Oddly enough, I do not.
That's a chef's kiss.
It's one of the many aspects of this film, which you all love, and that's fine. We all have one of those. Except there's more of you than me in this instance. I guess we went over this list a few months back on my channel. It was movies that everyone else likes that you hate. Now, I didn't even showcase this one on there at that time because I didn't realize anybody else actually liked this movie. I thought it was just a universal hate, but clearly it's not. So I am ready for my beating here.
So let's say hello to the chat real quick. Dread is here. Hey, man.
Hey, Dread.
The Gourd King is here. Hello there.
The Gourd King.
Gourd.
Hey.
Vader Zim.
I love Zim.
Oh, here we go. Hello there.
Hey, Subtle Da Vinci.
Hey, Subtle.
He has a good request. He wants to know if he can get his Fifth Element autographed T-shirt from you, Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, were they? Was he part of the early crowd? Because I know there's a group that wants the.
So Roman has graciously come on for the opening of the show here for us. So now's your time to roast, Roman.
All right. All right. So I want to jump in here, and I can't be on here for too long.
Defend yourself, sir.
So here's the thing. I actually like most of the cast members who are part of this film. I hate them in this film. I've got Bruce Willis, who I love. Mila Jovovich, who is my secret shame hot girl from those Resident Evil movies, which are objectively bad, but I love compared to this. Gary Oldman, who's one of my favorite actors. Like, everything in Gary Oldman's in is freaking fantastic, except for this. Ian Holm, freaking Ash from Alien, Bilbo freaking Baggins. Ah! Chris Tucker, who I can live without, frankly. Luke Perry, whatever, he's dead. I won't talk ill of the dead. Brian James, who was in Blade Runner. He played Leon in Blade Runner. How do you not love that guy? I don't love him in this. Tom Lister Jr., who I thought is pretty much miscast in everything he's in. So to say he's miscast in this would be redundant. A bunch of people I don't know. Is that pretty much everybody? That's pretty much everybody who matters. So again, I love most of these cast members, but I just cannot stand them in this movie. They're either out of place. I know Bruce Willis is playing the kind of Bruce Willis-y type role, but it doesn't work for me on costume.
A lot of it's supposed to be like out of place. That's the point of this movie.
Here's the real problem. This is why I think Roman doesn't like it. It's based off of a French comic.
That is probably it. And I'm going to say something that'll get me banned in the EU. I don't prefer French entertainments. If you'll remember, Alien Resurrection is a French director, several French actors, and it feels like I'm respecting Jacob on this. I'm using my V-chip, a French film. They've got a quirky way of doing things. I get that. A lot of people enjoy it. I was joking with Janet Catania earlier. I know a lot of people love this movie, but I'd rather eat 7-Eleven sushi at 2 a.m.
Oh,
That's just
God.
that's the way the world is.
Wait, 7-Eleven has sushi? I know they do in Japan, but
Not all. If 10 people ask for the, I wasn't in the marketing in the PR department on the show, so
Jacob, I think we have some merch for you.
Quick
No,
question.
Zim, even the bandage outfit for,
Oh, that's hot.
no, because the character looks so peculiar. I'm having to hold all the words in, Jacob, and it's hard for me to actually articulate. So no. I didn't like the costumes. I didn't like the plot. You know what I didn't mind. You'll find. So I watched this the other day again. Thank you, Jacob. Before I knew that this wasn't going to work out as a long form show for me. The beginning of the movie is actually not bad. I will grant the beginning of the movie is not bad. It's as soon as we go to the future, everything takes a very steep and sudden and flaming, destructive coming apart, and all the pieces flying off in the atmosphere, catching on fire, and everybody dies. Pretty much goes to there for me. Just for me. It's my opinion. It's just it. Okay, go.
I think Roman saw
Wow.
her in the bandages like that, and he was having Fremont Street flashbacks from when he went to Vegas. Except she didn't have any bullwhips.
City of Lost Children was good. I'm not familiar with that, Glenn. I'm sorry, so I can either comment on
That's the
good or 7-Eleven sushi. So
the director of Alien Insurrection. That was his movie.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, it may have been. I don't know because I haven't seen it, and at this phase, let's not kid ourselves. I'm probably not going to see it.
Roman, what did you think of The Professional?
Oh, okay. Now you caught me. You caught me in my own trap there.
Same director. It's the same director.
Well, that's weird, but I love The Professional. Although I do have to throw in the caveat: the director's cut is a little like in the young. And I know Leon's mentally younger. I get that, but the director's cut of that movie is a little. But I love the theatrical cut. And I've said this before, the director's cut isn't always better. And in my opinion, the director's cut of The Professional is not better than the theatrical cut. Gary Oldman in The Professional, I think that is his best performance ever. Just hands down, that is the best Gary Oldman performance. And it's funny because I don't even know how much he was acting or how much of that was just Gary Oldman going nuts. But I loved it. So again, but that one wasn't. It had some interesting nuances to it. This one was just flat out oddball for me all the way through. So everybody likes what they like.
You see, I didn't like Valerian.
Yeah, I could have lived without that one.
Yeah, it was weird. It was disjointed, and it probably needed to be like 8 hours long to make any real sense.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
That should have been like an Amazon or Netflix series, not
Or something, yeah.
a movie.
And it was like almost all CGI, like the entire thing.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Well, that's
the
almost
title
every
was like
movie made now.
15-word title is never a good, movie.
it only works for Master and Commander: Far Side of the World.
Movie.
That's the difference.
Is exceptional.
Yes, that's one of my favorite movies of all
They
time.
could throw a few more words in that title. I will not dislike that movie. That movie is brilliant. I actually watched the new Russell Crowe film. To call it new is a little bit of a lie because that thing has been sitting on the shelf for a couple of years. The Pope's Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I'm not going to say it was a bad movie because it wasn't a bad movie. It was entertaining. It took an awful lot of license with things. So if you go into it thinking this is a documentary of how the Catholic Church does exorcisms, that's incorrect. It was entertaining. It had some goofy parts. I didn't hate it. there are also reasons that they pulled that movie out right now. But man, well, here's the thing: Russell Crowe, Maximus, he got big. He got big, and it makes me worry about myself. And because he's only a couple years older than me, so I was like, if Maximus can look like Maximus, it's like, what does that mean? What does that mean for a small fish like me? It's terrifying. Anyway, but I'm off the topic. I'm off the topic already. Somehow I got off the topic.
So this is the reason Roman couldn't make it.
Oh,
yes, that is my short.
That's a good excuse.
What did you name?
His name is Pippin.
Pippin
for Peregrine Took, Fool of a Took.
Cool.
Not
a very
Corbin Dallas.
Goofy name for a goofy kind of dog.
Yeah, it's not Corbin Dallas multi-pass.
No. I actually, it's a funny thing. Someone had said, "So you're not going to name him Corbin Dallas," and I in my brain I had blocked the character's names. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he's like, "Come on," and I'm like, "Oh no! What are you doing to me?" Really? So are two of my favorite movies, and Dracula. Oh, Zim. Oh my God, Zim! I love you to death, Zim. Dracula is another one that that's how I feel right now, Jacob. That is how I feel. That's really well done, Jacob. But so I don't like Dracula either. Gary Oldman, I think, is probably the high point of that movie. And I know a lot of people love that movie. They love the interesting, almost the same as this, the unique kind of filmmaking stuff that went into it.
He is the movie.
But again,
sorry, I was typing and I just saw this. You know what's missing from this picture? The little baby rainbow elephant pet thing.
Oh,
yes,
pet thing that he had.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's his little shame thing.
I'm feeling that right now, in fact. But again, I go back. The beginning of this movie, I thought was actually pretty good. I thought that those were they used some interesting things there, but as soon as they went into the future, it derailed for me really, really fast.
There's so many great catchphrases. Meat popsicle, motipas. Come in, Dennis!
These do not resonate with me, Blair to Blair.
His apartment and the way that it functioned, yeah, that's going to be the future of LA right there.
Oh yeah,
it'll be a $12,000 a month apartment.
Yeah,
it could be. It probably is now. I mean, it's poor.
What about the robber at the beginning of it? With the hat.
Oh yeah, the weird
picture.
Still that he tricked people into. Yeah, he was tweaked up.
I can see that happening.
I've already lost. Is that Copa?
Yeah, that's Copa. Because it kind of looks like the alien that was disguised as a human.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. It really fits.
Oh, very good.
Head. Yeah. Too bad he's not here to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll post these later.
Copa.
Yeah.
No, subtle. No, subtle. No.
This is such a great movie. It's such a shame your hatred of the French came through on this.
Well, again, but it's funny though, because I guess that I do enjoy The Professional a great deal. I think that's a fantastic film. Not the director's cuts. And definitely
Blair, I think you'll like this next one, Blair.
Oh God.
Oh. He was great in that movie.
Yeah, he was. Look, he's got like Peking duck in the back there.
Yeah.
And tiny sausages. I bet that makes great noodles.
Yeah, I'd love for that to fly by my window.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can get stuff like that, I think, in New York and LA and San Francisco and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely in Hong Kong.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I've
like
actually been to places where you can just get it for real. And London Chinatown was really good. That's from The Mummy, isn't it?
No.
No,
That's the part where he goes in and takes out the head. Whatchamacallit, mercenary.
Oh, on the ship. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I just saw the wood slats in the back and
Yeah.
the suspenders and was
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, it does have that look to it.
eh.
I love how Gary Oldman has kind of like the Ross Perot accent. Yeah, that kind of a Texan Clip Twain thing. There's even a part where it goes, "Yep."
It was, 1997.
I am very disappointed.
When was the pro in the election? When did that whole debacle happen?
92, 94, something like that.
That was
first
almost
time.
before my time.
That was 92. That was the 92 election.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having to put my brain in the time machine and go back and figure that out. But I didn't enjoy that. But the beginning, where we are right now, this part is enjoyable. If I buy the T-shirts, will you sign them, Roman?
See, and one thing about back then, now you have the internet, you can go look at there's people like us talking about it, the preview or the trailer. But back then you'd see the trailer on TV, maybe if you were lucky, because most of these films didn't really get a lot of ads. You'd see it in like a gaming magazine or if you specifically look, if you were into movies, you could find the info. But if you were just Joe Blow on the street, you might not even hear about this movie. And then when it comes out, you go in, you have no idea what it's going to be about. And then, so you see the beginning and I was like, what in the world is this? With the big alien ships and all that. But on the flip side, that kind of thing saved me for The Matrix because I had no clue what The Matrix is going to be about because they didn't give it away in the previews at all. They
did a very nice job with that.
Yeah, nowadays they'd have it at all. You'd know all the whole story by the time you went in to see the dang thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what I've been complaining about with the Dune 2 trailer.
Yeah,
they already throw an awful lot into that trailer, big scene stuff, and it's like
I don't know if y'all have seen the trailer for the voyage of the something freighter, but it's the ship that Dracula comes over on.
Oh, Demeter.
Oh, I haven't seen that trailer yet, but I am interested in it conceptually. I am.
In the first part of the trailer, I was getting like alien vibes from it.
Oh yeah, somebody else
the
mentioned
dark
that too.
Cold and everything, but then it shows the Dracula. It shows him right off. It's like you don't show the monster in the trailer.
No, you're Jacob, because a lot of people haven't read Dracula, right?
True, and they don't even know that whole part of
them,
that.
This could just be this weird horror movie. Then they go to it, and then they get the big reveal. Oh my gosh, it's Dracula! Yeah. And for a whole new generation of fans, that could be a lot of fun and an unexpected delight, which you don't get at the box office very much. Yeah. Zim, Chris Tucker, I don't really care for in anything. To say I don't care for him in this is a fairly generic statement just regarding Chris Tucker.
He's probably the worst part of the movie for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yep, he could have taken an alien bullet in the beginning and it would have been fine with
that.
Yep.
In Minecraft, in the movie.
I could have gone out the airlock.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
I think this was Luke Perry's first movie, a big, like.
It might have been because he was just in TV stuff. This is the first time I saw him in a movie.
Yeah. It's funny how you thought all those people were going to be famous. They really weren't,
Oh, because they were on what, Friends?
90210.
No, he was
on
90210. Okay. 90210.
Perry, and then the other one, who was in Tombstone. He had a small part. The main guy in 90210. I can't remember his name. I didn't watch it.
Ross?
Again, Luke Perry,
the guy who he was the brother of Shannon Daugherty's character.
I'm mixing up all of the people.
Yeah, because to me, there's functionally no difference between Friends and 90210. They're both shows that I've never watched, don't care about.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but none of those guys really became big movie stars. Well, even in the Friends, Courtney Cox and Aniston but the others really never came to much.
No, Chandler
Movie-wise.
got fat and developed a drug habit. Joey just got weird.
Yeah.
And then the cast gets pretty small after that.
Ross was never.
He was in Band of Brothers, though. It
Yeah.
was a small role, but he was good. He was good in that for that role. I thought.
Yeah. For that role, he was in some other stuff. I think out of all the male actors, he probably went the farthest.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and then who was she was like the weird blonde girl?
Oh, Phoebe.
Kudrow. Phoebe
Lisa
Kudrow.
Kudrow, yeah.
She was in that one movie. What's her name? And the other lady,
like Janine Garofalo or something. And
yeah, Janine Garofalo's
yeah,
also
they were in like
it.
high school, right?
Yeah, but it's like their high school reunion or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was actually a good movie. I like that because it had that one dude that kept flicking cigarettes at her.
Yes, it was an unexpected delight.
Yeah, and Vader, he was.
I guess you're not wrong, Zim. See, maybe that's why I.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
yeah.
That was a funny movie. It's got a great soundtrack too.
Yeah. That's the thing I remember the most about it was Janine, that dude flicking the cigarettes at Janine Garofalo, and then at the end, she like winds up getting with him. I'm like, see, guys, that's how it works. You be an a-hole to him, and you can't get rid of him.
I like the archaeologist guy here yelling at the kid. More light.
Yeah, what's the kid's name?
Aziz.
Aziz. Light. No.
And then the alien, the spaceship comes, and he's like, light, and thank you, Aziz.
How
That's
popular
better.
this movie was is that there were people getting tattoos of the
oh my god,
of the elements on their like wrists and stuff. But if you're gonna get a tattoo, it at least it looks really good if you get it done correctly. It doesn't look like really weird or out there, and it's not like over their face or something.
Hey Zach.
Hey
Sherry.
Hey Zach. Say sure. Yeah, the 4 elements. Okay, you're good on that.
And
I
then
can't remember. It was someone
Serena.
relatively famous that had that tattoo. I'm trying to remember who it is now. But so this is a popular.
It was Roman. Roman got one.
Yeah,
that would oddly not be it.
He's got,
actually,
yeah.
I think when this movie
secret.
came out, I was not at home. I believe this was one of my deployments. So I think I just saw it later and then regretted it instead of seeing it, while on deployment and regretting it immediately.
Yeah, I was living in Tucson when this came out. Yeah.
I saw it when it came out in theaters. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters too.
I know. A lot of you love it. It's fine. That's your prerogative to enjoy.
Yeah. I think
I
was
love
too
how
young for this.
the little key thing comes out of its glove, and that opens up this whole wall.
Yes, I liked the look of the aliens in the beginning of this film. I thought that was just slightly peculiar enough because it was unique. But I thought it fit into the whole scene very nicely.
This kid's a false.
The ship was crazy too.
Yeah, how the little thing on the end kind of reminded
it's
me
like a bug's egg layer thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aziz, light. Boom. Ah, much better.
Oh, that's better. Thank you, Aziz.
Or the kids look at his bear like, what?
I didn't welch on the t-shirt, subtle. Again, I wasn't part of the marketing campaign for this stream.
You're gonna have to be now, though.
Apparently.
I think he pulls out. Is that a Mauser?
It's
a broom handle.
Broom handle, yeah.
1890,
like 1896 broom handle.
And then things drop off quickly after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys kind of waddled a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of
they came out. They were like,
well, yeah, they
what does he ask? Are you German?
Are you German? I don't know what they do to this guy, but he just falls over.
They beam him somehow and they kill him. I thought that was kind of cold-blooded.
Did they kill him?
I thought they did.
I thought they just kind of knocked him out or something.
I thought they murdered him.
Maybe they did. I don't know. Well, the priest was gonna poison him.
Yeah. They had to keep the secret.
Yeah.
But it's funny. So, spoilers, anybody who hasn't seen it. Well, here, it's going to come up here in a minute. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw this, I was like, are these aliens in this suit? Or, you know what I mean? Like their head actually fits in there and there's a neck, or is it just like a robot?
Yeah.
Somebody in it,
Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's dead.
Yeah, Gord King. It made good money for the time.
Oh, yeah. It was a hit.
If you adjust that for inflation, that's a lot more money.
Yeah.
I we'll see if the Little Mermaid beats that. I'm sorry.
Not according to Valiant Renegades
It
analysis.
might. I bet it starts off strong. Like a lot of people go to see it initially, and then it nosedives. once they figure out how trash it is. Yeah. Although I could be wrong, it could be a theatrical masterpiece.
It could be. I
Could be.
think that's probably not the case. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna go now. I've been on it for about the time. Oh, he's here. Can I take him for a second? All right.
Oh,
Hey, buddy. So here we have the dog.
oh,
Say hi.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
hello,
Yeah.
hello.
So everyone,
Oh,
Pippin,
cutie.
everyone.
Is that a golden retriever?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 9 weeks here in a couple of days.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
It is a
he's
he,
gonna be-
right?
Yes, it's a he. Yep.
Okay. You're not going with the they them.
Not going to they them, not misgendering the puppy. He's like, it's so bright out here. What's going on?
Don't confuse the puppy.
Yeah, right.
You're awake and you're breathing.
Man, those paws are so big.
You got paws.
Yep.
Look at that.
You got paws.
Be a big dog.
Yep.
His parents aren't huge. His parents are excuse me, sorry, buddy. His dad was actually the runt of his litter.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a little fella, and his mom's only about 70 pounds. So we're hoping he stays in the normal size.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so-
become like some weird giant.
Upper end of medium sized dog then.
We thought ours would be bigger, but she ended up being small. She
Uh,
was the biggest puppy, but then it turned out to be the smallest of the adults. So
Oh, yeah. Our prior golden retriever, Strider, he was about 70 pounds, 75 pounds. So he wasn't very big either. But
yeah, that's our
anyway,
dogs.
so this is the dog. I don't want the dog to derail the stream here, but he and I are
love
going to
it.
go now. But Jacob, I did want to get on, like I said, and at least be on here for the opening. There were less shots fired than I thought. You guys had a chance here. This was your opportunity.
Oh, this will just continue on for years. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Plus, like Flaccid Phoenix wasn't here, or AJ, or
This
Oh,
video,
yeah.
this YouTube stream will go out into the ether.
You
Yep.
hear that?
This
You
will
hear
be
what
for all
you're doing?
Also,
posterity.
Nas isn't here because I'm sure he would have some
Oh,
things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He'd have
So-
some hot takes.
Definitely. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna bug out me and the
All right,
dog.
Thanks
And,
for popping on.
Yep. We will see you guys later. Have a fun stream. Enjoy your terrible movie.
All
Okay,
right. See
yeah.
you, man.
Take care.
All right, Jacob, make another turkey meme.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, so there's his broom handle. It's a pretty advanced gun for the 20s.
Yeah.
Well, it came out in the 1890s.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then what this is 1914, I think, is when this is supposed to happen.
Yeah, because they're talking about the Germans and
Right. Yeah, it's 1914. So this gun has already been in production for a while. I know I'm going to go and gun nerd on it, but it has a built-in magazine, and then you put a stripper clip, that thing on the top by
Yeah.
his nose there opens up, and then you can put 10 bullets in. And so when it was initially invented in 1890s, it was groundbreaking that you could hold that many in a gun. It was fast to reload. It fires as fast as you pull the trigger. You know, a lot of other guns did that, but it just, and then you could attach a thing to the back of it that made it into a carbine. It had
Mhm.
Yeah.
stock,
hmm
and they used
It
them.
was in a Joe Kidd movie too.
Yeah, and I mean they used them in real life up into World War One, and if you
Yeah.
play like Battlefield 1 and stuff, even in Battlefield like 5, you can still use these. Anyways, it's a decent gun. It was around. It's cool. It looks interesting. And then they used a different version of this to make Han Solo's blaster as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just had that look. I was
Also,
gonna say.
the gun that Mandalorian uses is it's a Bergman, and it has the same clip, kind of same design, but it's not same setup, but a little bit different.
I know Razor Fist is a big fan of these. Maybe they taken her the fifth element away.
I always wondered if these were like looked human underneath these suits.
Yeah, I wonder what they did look like. They never really elaborate. Yeah.
This scene here where the gun goes off, it's almost like it goes full auto. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He trips and all just like, let's go.
I mean,
Yeah, you would have had to pull the trigger individually each time to shoot it. You couldn't
Yeah.
just hold the trigger down. I mean, maybe like way later on, like in the parts of World War I or something, you could mod it to do that. But
yeah,
I don't think so. Plus, it only has 10 rounds. I mean, you burn through that so fast.
yeah.
I never understood this bit. What, they just leave their friend behind? What, he died or what? I mean,
I think the gunfire or set off something. This is me guessing.
Yeah. It causes the door to close, and he's
Yeah.
too like slow or whatever to get out of there, so he just gets locked in.
it's like, whatever. It's kind of dumb.
I think it's supposed to show like what they're willing to sacrifice,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But then, spoiler alert, in the future when they come back, they don't find his armor or anything. Or
Yeah.
Oh,
skeleton.
in the ending part, yeah.
And I like how it transitions.
Yeah.
I really liked these ships too.
Mhm.
Neat
Yeah, I like the
looking.
setup.
Yeah, it kind of looks like hard science, like it might actually work.
Yeah.
It's not on the same level as Aliens, in my opinion, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a little bit more comic booky, but yeah,
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, like those helmets. I mean, I have no idea why you'd have all those hoses coming out of them,
Yeah.
unless they're like jacked straight into their brain.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. There's some neural links or
Yeah.
Yeah. Could
That's a
also
cool
be
ship.
like the
Yeah, the ship looks cool because since it doesn't have to go in the atmosphere, you can make it look like anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And two, the helmets could be like the fighter pilot helmets too, that you can see through the jet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I mean,
Head.
yeah.
That's crazy that we have that now. That's cool. What did y'all think of the president too?
I didn't mind him. I thought he was kind of funny.
Yeah.
He was such a big guy. He's talking like very eloquently and statesmanly and. I thought she was hot as all get out. His little assistant there.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that.
They got all that. They got the French
I
women.
I can smell what Blair's cooking. Oh, this guy's hat.
Yes.
Yeah. it it looks like the hat in that music video, the Whip It
Devo.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh
Devo.
yeah, it does.
Upside down flower pot thing.
Yep. If
Yeah.
anybody in the chat even knows what we're talking about.
Look it up, kids. Devo.
Yeah, Devo. Whip it good.
Yeah, that must have been what happened. Which is
And
funny because Roman mentions he loved everybody in the cast, just not in this movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is the part where they're trying to figure out what this thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how like all the religious people are on corner, and he
Yeah.
gets up and like a voice does like an announcement of who he is. He's like, "Don't shoot it. You won't go."
Evil begets evil.
Hey, Miss Martin. You can't fight for stuff. Yeah. And they like
Yeah.
promptly just whatever. You know.
Yeah, he gives his little spiel here, and I like the president. He's talking to his generals. He's like, I'm having second thoughts, and the general's like, I don't.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, they just make a big mess. And they compound it by
Shooting at it more.
yeah. And then they're like, okay, what do we have that's bigger than 50? Nothing.
Too, he's got all those military guys by him too, and the guy out there. It's like, I suggest we shoot first, and they all shake their head. Yes, shoot first.
Mm-hmm. All in unison. What do we have that's bigger? I like these guys at the back. They're like in like little capsules
Yeah,
of gas or something. Like the
They're the,
gunners.
navigators, like Dune.
And the thing is they like, did they really need to do that for him? Like, you know what I mean? It's just so they put so much into the set.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
Like they could have made
Everything
that
looks-
set just a bunch of panels and guys standing around.
Yeah, but it looks really good though. There's like a
Yeah,
a
yeah.
depth to it, and
Yeah,
and everybody's in a kind of weird uniform too. It's not like people are standing around like a futuristic version of a suit and tie. They've got like medical smocks. And you got other guys with like devices on their jackets, like tech people, and
That graphic there that was on the screen kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Death Star graphic.
yeah,
from
a little bit.
Like-
mhm.
It will be in range,
Whoop.
and there it grows.
Yeah, and it just hit me. Y'all were saying that he was in Blade Runner.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Leon.
yeah. That asks what's a
Leon.
tortoise. Yeah,
Yeah. Toward the end of his life here, he started getting really good roles. He was in The Player and
is that guy
this.
dead?
Yeah, he died
Oh, okay.
late 90s.
That long ago?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Were you talking about this old dude on the screen or the other?
No, Leon, Brian
Yeah.
James.
Okay.
The president's like, get out of there. And
And they get this weird black goo that
Yeah, the goo coming down their head.
is like, is his hat melting or?
Yeah, that's the evil draining over him.
Yeah.
And they're dead. Yeah, Gordon King, he died, 99. I don't think he made it to 2000. It was really a shame because toward the end there, he was starting to get really good roles.
Yeah.
And here we are, Corbin Dallas, cab driver extraordinaire.
South Brooklyn. And quit smoking 4 a day, 4 in a day.
And it's all filter.
Yeah, that was the thing
filters,
that always got me about it. It was like 90% filter. Yeah.
It's like, why even bother at that point?
Well, at least we hope it was chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Some tar.
Yeah.
The cat
What's his-
too out in the hallway.
What's his little motivational poster he looks at? Hang in there, or I'm trying. And
Where
then
is
gets up
that?
and I think he's looking. I mean, he's sitting in his bed looking up. I thought he saw a poster or something, a picture, and he's like,
Love It Ever After says this future seems more realistic these days.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Except there's not human feces out in the hallway.
yeah, they have a better version."
That we know of.
Yeah, I do like when he gets up and it makes his bed for him. It's like a new bed cartridge comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because space saving and all that. How his shower's on top of his fridge.
Oh yeah, it drops down.
Yeah, it drops down, so you take a shower, and then apparently the toilet's in there too. Maybe I guess like it pops out of the wall. You do your business and it goes back in.
Yeah.
And then the bed comes out and it pre-cleans and all this stuff cleans itself. Yeah.
Yeah, like I found a picture of you. Oh yeah, how do I look? Terrible.
Yeah. Oh, there's this coffee maker. Yeah, it's like a magnet.
Hmm.
It sticks it there.
Yeah.
It's basically a camper
Mhm.
apartment.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you're a single dude, what more do you need? You know?
Yeah.
True.
And it's the future, and he's still using a wood match.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this is an alternate future. If it was our future, he'd be eating bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soylent Green.
Yes.
It's like, oh,
There he
It's
is.
good.
Ruby Rod. Gemini Crickets. Oh,
there he is.
here he is.
I like the cat. He tells the cat, "Don't watch TV all day. You'll
Rot in your brain or
rot in your
something.
brain." And the cat's like looks cross-eyed.
Gord King.
There it is.
At you. Yeah.
Cross-eyed cat. I can see people doing this today with the photograph.
Mm-hmm. That part's. I love how they his target. Look, there's like a little guy in the
Yeah.
targeting screen. For
Oh, to give you a height reference. Yeah.
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 I love how the magazines stick out the sides and peel back. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Of course, this guy is tweaking out of his mind. He
Like, give me the cash.
gosh.
What are the spiky things on the end supposed to do?
I guess you can bash somebody with it too. I guess
Yeah.
multi-purpose weapon. Yeah, you need
Also,
to.
that's an awfully big barrel.
Yeah. Surprise. He tricks him to turn the safety on instead of off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there it is.
of course, says keep people from grabbing the barrel.
Yeah, that's probably has multi-purpose function.
You better have cash. I love he drops down his little
Yeah,
arsenal of.
Personal.
Oh, I'll just take that. Thank you.
If you notice, with the lights up there, there's other panels like that. So maybe that's where he like stores like a bunch of stuff. It drops out the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His wardrobe.
Big screen.
Is...
Yeah,
TV.
your wardrobe and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm. And he does his little dance out there. That's funny.
Yeah. The cab too is pretty cool. I love how the cab tells him, "You have 3 points left on your license."
Yep. If it was these days, it'd be like, and your social credit score is 100.
Yeah, right.
You are allowed to eat 1 Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, as soon as he goes out of the garage, that like he almost hits a car, and you have 1 point taken from your license.
I guarantee that they took these set designs directly from the comic. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
the way the shots are framed, it just looks like a panel in a comic.
Mobius did that, and that looks just like his world. Did you see Heavy Metal? The movie, the 80s.
Oh, yeah, the animated one, right?
Yeah,
The good one, not the 2000 one. That's
right.
crap. Yeah.
So the Harry Cannon one and the futuristic New York one.
Oh, yeah.
This is based on that.
Okay.
It was the same. That was at Mobius. It was based from the same comic book.
Where the guy tries to stick him up and he pushes the
Yeah.
pedal on the ground on the floor, and that the
Melts
disintegrating
him.
ray
Yeah.
melts him. Yeah. Yep.
I love how it shows all these old drawings of the ship coming down.
Oh yeah. But they're historic records from biblical days and
Yeah. Yeah, I love the military guys are like looking at each other like, this guy's crazy.
uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's right. They're coming back. They're bringing the 5th element back to Earth to save it.
Yeah.
And he's the representative now. He's trying to explain it.
In these dudes. I thought they did good with the aliens in this movie.
Oh yeah. They got a lot of range in their faces and
Yeah, these are all practical effects, like
yeah.
you know, prosthetics with like animatronics in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they used a little bit of CGI maybe, but most of it, the models are practical, and especially what these guys are wearing. Nowadays, all this would be like CGI
Yeah.
video game looking stuff.
And these guys just blow the ship up.
Yep. No. Crashes in Mars. Makes a big crater. They're just laughing, getting into it.
Boom.
Oh
He's like,
no.
Dead.
Well, 5,000 years of continuous vigilance. Done. Looks like you have a job, Eddie. Yeah, they just kind of shut his book and say thank you, then shuttle him off.
We'll take care of it from here.
Mm-hmm. But I'm the representative. If they contact, yeah, we'll be in touch. Ah, that's all they found. That's all that was left of the thing.
Yeah, it was the gauntlet on the throttle handle.
Yeah. So this is what makes me think that they look like people underneath the suits, because
Yeah.
you see her hand come out of that when she wakes up. You know, I mean that this gauntlet is still sitting there.
Because when I saw it, I thought that too. Then, well, wait a minute, is that a piece of the 5th element that they're recreating? But it looks like a person hold the handle from the thing.
I thought that it was. I thought they explained it. I just watched this the other day too. That I got distracted because she's wearing those thermal bandages. Is what
Yeah.
happened. But what I thought happened was that the DNA like takes on the form of what's best suited for its mission. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that
Okay.
part.
yeah.
Hey, Napoleon.
I mean, look. I mean, these uh, sets here they have. I mean, look at all the detail they went into to do it.
Yeah, it's a great practical. That, like you said, today that'd be all CG green screen,
Yeah.
but it's all practical. It's there's an actual device that has stuff in there.
Okay, it is a sarcophagus, and it's got the weapon in it, right?
Right.
And
Mhm.
who remembers? Okay, sorry, I was reading a like little wiki thing on it because I was trying to look it up. But yeah, I guess there is a sarcophagus that. So I'm not sure about the hand thing then.
Yeah. Yeah. I like they show the human DNA, and it shows the
Yeah, it's like multiple layers of it. It's like a
affecting.
ultra human thing. Perfect. The most perfect.
I like that he says, "Well, if it's not friendly, it's going to be dog food."
Yep. Oh yeah, he puts the kill switch, getting ready to hit the
Yeah.
button if he needs to. This was really, really good.
Yeah, it was. Show a little bit.
That is special. That's
Oh
like
yeah, but it is in this. So what the hell is Wikipedia talking about?
so it's like they're 3D printing a person.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, that's your problem. It's Wikipedia.
No, yeah, your source is
But yeah, this
Unless they're
was really
calling that
good.
suit a sarcophagus, which it's not.
yeah. But I love how like they do like a plane. Yeah, like they're you can see the inside of the brain and everything as they're like slicing it off and putting it in.
Yeah. Hey, Brian.
Yeah. Like I say, what's not to love about this movie?
Wait, Love It Ever After says they're like boobs. I don't. What am I missing?
I don't know.
Maybe she was talking about how the two brains or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that muscle thing. Look how they just kind of like it's like a sock. It's putting
Yeah,
on.
weaves
Yeah.
muscle on. Yeah.
Muscle and tendons.
Subtle deviance.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And that's the thing. Like, look how high tech this looks. Yet, then it's like a 1970s wireframe diagram.
Yeah.
Mhm. It kind of makes it, more realistic too.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Just
it's on the
needs some photos.
thermal bandages. Gives her a little bit of a shock to wake her up.
What was that? Yeah. Yeah, those thermal bandages aren't going to work.
Oh, they
Yeah,
work.
not bad CGI, too, for 97.
Yeah.
And hold on, let me look at and see about her language.
Isn't that crazy how stuff they did back then looks
Yeah,
way more better than now?
Yeah. She made up that language, the actress.
Yeah, that kind of like babyish, sing-songy.
Yeah. Yep. Supposedly it had up to 400 words.
Hmm.
These guys are like, all
Like,
right.
is it? And he's
Is
like,
that
is that glass breakable?
Mm-hmm.
And he like says unbreakable or something.
He kind of like taunts her. If you want out, you need to work on your language skills. And he taunts her, and then she growls and boom. She gets his multi-pass. Yeah, these multi-passes are like your debit card, your ID, your phone, everything. Your passport, no, everything with just in one little device.
Yeah. I there were so many times when I was like, is this guy dead? Or because there's like a
Yeah,
couple
I
of
know.
things that happened to him where I wasn't sure if he's dead or not, like 2 or 3 times in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it kind of looks like she rips his heart out or twists it or something.
Right, that's what I thought. She put like her fist through him.
Like, that guy's dead.
He's like, she jumps through the wall. It's like, oh, perfect. And these guys, I love these uniforms for the police.
Yeah, they got like shields and stuff, and they got
Like
like
a
Mhm.
big light. Yeah,
big light on their chest, which is a perfect target,
Yeah, right. And their guns kind of rested up on their holder like the walkie-talkies do now.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I loved how she dove through the wall because there's like that gold lame foil stuff.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah. They kind of did have like a Dread kind of look to them, like from the Dread comics. These guys,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I like when it's like, come back in and put your hands on and he's like, I hope she understands. And
And then
she's like, goes away. He's like, she doesn't understand.
he's like, man, why me?
Yeah, I think George Lucas stole these scenes of the city for
Coruscant.
Coruscant a little
Oh,
bit, maybe.
I wouldn't doubt it at all. This had such an influence on people. Not unlike my background. Ta-da. Can someone
And these city shots are really good too.
Yeah, it shows how epic and scale, the city is now. It's like,
I wonder if those were models or like
mm,
just background art. Probably a little bit of both, maybe.
this looks like kind of like a
how
mass
those-
painting.
Yeah, but look how those cars are very 3D. It looks like very dollhouse like.
I could see
Yeah.
him using
Part that.
like pictures of real buildings and like
Adding on to
cutting them out and adding on and stuff.
Yeah, like that portion with the car flying by, that blue car that's blurry, and then behind it where it's all the cars are parked, that could be
Yeah.
practical, and then the thing on top of it could be just
yeah,
like a picture, and
Right.
all the stuff way in the back. Yeah.
which is nice because you get that realistic feeling that,
Uh-huh. Right. Although it does look very modelly if you look at it,
mhm,
Yeah.
and it's still here. Like that building on the right that has the park sign on it.
mhm.
I mean, it totally looks like a model.
Yeah, and the other side does too, but as you get
Yeah.
further back, you can tell it looks like more just painting and
Yeah,
which
it
is
could
great.
It could be paintings too.
But when you see it in motion, like this, because the still shot is different, it works.
Yeah, there's a movement to everything.
Yeah, because these shots are really, look how fast that goes. So if you're painting the camera, it really works.
Yeah.
Lilu looks modelly. That's because she is a model.
Yeah, there's like tons of movement. You definitely get the feeling that you're in a
Yeah.
megalopolis. I like the helmet, how the
Interesting.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that needs to have a HUD in it or something, or else it's totally pointless to even have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the train on the side of the building.
Mm-hmm. He does not want to go out
It's like,
there.
I'm not going out there.
Yeah, I think he calls for a flying. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I do like how they dirtied her up.
And she's looking down and getting the idea.
It's like they have.
Don't
She's
you
got
do
no
it.
ID or anything.
Yeah, I wonder how the costume would have looked different if she would have, you know what I mean? They would have cast somebody a little different.
Yeah. She's got that European model thin look.
She dove off.
Well, she's from like the Czech Republic, or hold on.
Yugoslavia, I thought, or one of those.
Yeah. Oh, she's Ukrainian.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Bam! Right through his scab. And then he loses his last point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "You got any survivors back there?" Hey, Max.
Hey, Megs.
Yeah, I love the police too. Are so good. They're like, they scan his vehicle. Oh, he's got a blocker. He's a car thief, and they just open fire on him.
Yep. It means it's stolen.
You know, I felt when I saw this, like you can just see it in like they're looking at each other. This is me personally. I felt like they had chemistry right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or yeah, that's what I felt like. It's just I felt like Bruce Willis is already an established actor, but I don't think
Yeah.
she was in anything before this, right? Really?
No, I think this is like her first big role.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
But she was able to like convey just with her emotes or whatever. She could get that acting part across.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty good. Yep, and then that little pout look she's got on her face. Okay, maybe I'm just simping now. I don't know.
Mila Jovovich simp here.
Yeah. But this part where she says, "Please help," and the way that she says it and like the tone of her voice, I was like, yeah, I can see why he's doing it.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know. I think for every guy, they're just kind of wired that way. Well, for most guys anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that these, civilian cars have hooks in there that the police can hook their car on with.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with them being flying cars, and it's so you can recover them and tow them and move people between cars for emergencies and stuff. Is why. Also practicality for the movie, I think. But
yeah,
it would make sense if you really had a flying car that it would have things on it that aren't normal for like a ground vehicle.
Yeah. And right here he has his John McClane moment. Oh, whatever.
Boom. Yep. Yanks out the thing. Whoop-boom.
And these guys getting McDonald's.
Yes. I think if
As
zooming
soon as
by
we-
and if they'll chase you after a mile, they're not going to chase you. 'Cause you
Look
think
how
he's safe.
crappy the inside of their cop car is. It's like
Oh yeah.
beat up. That's realistic.
Yeah.
Look how smushed he is in there too.
Oh, they still got McDonald's.
Boom.
Whoa.
Ruined his lunch.
I like too. He's like, they won't chase you after 1 mile.
Unless
Maybe
you
it was
destroy the
2.
lunch. Yeah, right.
Subtle deviancy. Yeah. Watch the movie 20 to 30 times in 10-minute increments.
As a young virile man.
Mags, Roman he was here in the beginning. He showed us his puppy.
Yeah.
And we made fun of him a little bit about not liking the movie. So he was here for what, like 15, 20 minutes, something like that?
Yeah, that's all I could have.
Yeah, but he had to go.
He gave a spiel. Basically, he doesn't like the French.
Yeah, yeah.
He went on to how he liked everybody in this cast, just not in this movie.
Well, except for
Luke
Luke Perry. He didn't like Luke Perry either.
I love how the cops have machine guns now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the front of the car. Yep.
So this New York, you can have guns in the city, I guess.
Well, some people.
Yeah.
So far, it's only the cops and criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Kind of like how they want it to be. Oh yeah, and he drives down. So what is that little thing? Is it a couple glow sticks or is it
Yeah, that's just glow sticks.
Okay.
Yep.
I always thought it was something else, like a.
Nah, that's just glow sticks. They might be trying to say there's something else, but trust me, those are glow sticks. They come in all kinds of colors.
Yeah.
We use them all the time.
I'm sorry, I can't take it. I can't. I got my little puppy by me.
So I love this dude. He's like, oh, weddings are down the hall. And she's unconscious.
Yeah. Congratulations, my son. Yeah, she actually was asking for him, Father Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how that tattoo is? There are people running around out there with tattoos like that.
Yeah.
Yep. But I mean, if you're going to get a tattoo, I mean, look how simple it is. It's kind of hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
True.
And it looks good too. On chicks, not on dudes.
Yeah.
And he passes out.
Vader's in. His friend has that tattoo.
I like this part here.
Hey, wake up.
Hey, we good.
Just gives him a good old slap. Bam.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta let the dog out.
Alrighty. He's like, I don't. It's the fifth element.
Yeah. Invader Sim. My friend has a tattoo like that. Yeah. Don't out Roman. Uh-oh. I mean, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she'd be saving him, and
Yes.
you wouldn't even need Dallas Corbin in the entire movie.
Yeah, she'd take over the cab and fly it herself.
Mhm.
I always like gun props from these
Yeah,
movies.
like futuristic guns and stuff.
Yeah.
If you look, I think he has a scar on his shoulder, and he had that in like a bunch of his movies, because I think he had shoulder surgery or broke
Okay.
his collarbone or something at one point in his life.
I know in that scene from Die Hard where he's under the table and shoots his gun
Yeah,
like right next to his face.
yeah.
Lost his hearing in that ear.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not hard to do.
No. Yeah, he could have sued
I'm back.
the company for that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she does that laugh that everybody memes. Yeah.
Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Are we friends? No.
I like what he says. She said something to me, and he's like, what does it mean? He's like, not without my permission. He's like, that's what I thought.
But yeah, never without my permission. Yeah, he gets the news. It's explaining what happened to the cab. Oh, I love this bit where they put a little pill in, and all of a sudden it explodes
Yeah.
out to be a giant turkey.
And it's chicken and vegetables. Imagine if we really had something like that.
That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yep.
Food compression. Chicken.
Look how fast it happens too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chicken.
That's how some women are. They can just eat so much, and you know what I mean. They can pack in way
Yeah.
more than a guy can. And you're like, how did they eat all that? Where did it go?
I can remember being younger and being able to eat a lot and not, burn it all
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Oh,
Nope. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, this plastic thing on his head. It's just,
So weird.
Yeah.
It's like all avant-garde French. That's yeah. Oh
these
yeah.
dudes.
yeah. See, there he is.
I like, hey, Agnot, is that you? What an ugly face.
I love all he's got his bodybuilders behind him in like, black spandex.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're on an episode of Sprockets from
Yeah.
SNL.
Oh, this gun is so cool.
It's got everything. Little missiles and flamethrowers and
Yeah. The I can't remember what the setting is called where the bullets remember where to go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If you play Cyberpunk 2077, you can get smart guns that can do that.
Oh, there is.
Bullets will just curve around like that and stuff. Yeah.
So,
I like after they get the guns and they're like screwing around with them, they're like shooting nets out of them on each other,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
And they give him the box, and they didn't even look in it. They just brought a box.
She's laughing because she knows what's in the box. Nothing. Because she's the fifth element.
I like how he pops the thing open, looks in it, and then closes it, and then turns around and is like,
Loses it on him.
yeah. And they're like, you just said bring the box.
4 crates. No crates.
It's like,
Uh-oh.
well, maybe we'll leave him one down payment.
1 for the honor. He was.
I like
died.
this-
The old killers.
I don't know if it's sharing audio. Probably not.
No,
But I like this. I like this speech he gives here. You know what I like? A cold-blooded, thorough, methodical killer.
Real killer would have known what the little red button on the side was when asked
Yeah.
about it. Not these guys.
He's like, what does that button do?
Boom.
yeah, like they're all scratching their heads.
Yeah.
Hey, you're Barmy. Yeah, I'd probably press the red button too.
Maybe Barmy.
Oh, yeah. He tells him
Plastic.
weddings are downstairs. Zorg.
Yep. How does a like 19th century industrial factory kind of look to it?
Mm-hmm.
Building.
Yeah, it's got that kind of a 20s
Mm-hmm.
feel
Yeah,
in there too.
Deco.
That
Yeah. Art Deco. Yeah. See. Not the smartest secretary, but
yeah.
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 I don't think she'd hide for her looks. Oh, here comes the
No,
robots
it was,
of.
Yeah, this is kind of like, you know, it kind of
she
makes
was
sense.
a diversity hire.
Yeah, she had a lot of diversity. But you know what I mean? Like destruction causes, see, now people come out and they got jobs and stuff. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's kind of like leaving your tray at a restaurant instead of putting it in the trash. Now someone needs to come out and put it away
Yeah.
for you. So you're keeping jobs going.
And that's changed too. Now you have to, you know. It's almost
Well,
like,
it was always the right thing to do.
yeah.
But yeah.
I like how his desk makes a little drink for him, and oh yeah, it is like an announcement: water, cold.
I like what he says here. He's like, and you where's the machine to pat you on the back?
Yeah, he's choking to death on his own little candy. He's like slamming everything on his desk. Everything's opening up on him. Oh, there's his little buddy.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the movie. It's that little elephant thing.
They can't help him.
At that thing.
It's like nails him. Oh yeah, locks the doors. Wham!
Yeah, me too. You're Barmy. I wanted one of those things as a pet.
Yeah. And he says to him, "You saved my life. I'll let you keep yours."
Like how he constantly has to move that hair out of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kept doing. Is
The president here, why is it sucking up all the satellites?
keeps getting closer. Oh, I love this little bit here.
Yeah.
This little cockroach.
I like how it has a giant antenna on its back.
Uh huh. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't notice that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the guy's like, "Open it. Maybe it's good news. I'll bet you lunch." This guy was in a. Oh man, what else was he in? He was in something.
He's been
Yeah,
in
he's
a
been-
lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like the guy from Big Trouble in Little China, that actor. He's in everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when
I
he
don't
says,
feel like he was
"You-
in that, or he was in Blade Runner.
No, neither one. But I know you're talking about the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Juan
I like
was the
when
guy.
he always says, "You got fired."
Hiya!
Well, at
well,
least he won lunch.
Oh, gotta take this call, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I like how the thing's just a boat.
Junk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a junk.
Yeah.
Flying around.
I like this. It's the Brooklyn Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
And all the water's gone.
Yeah, but they got it all raised. Oh yeah, and the water's not that deep below it.
If they dug it out or like they
or
raised
something.
it up
Yeah,
or
they
something.
raised it up or something.
it's like his mom's like, "You better take me with you." It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah. He gets a visit from these companion. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Well, the thing doesn't come in the mail yet, right?
Nope,
I
but
think
just
Tell him he won.
I thought it.
Isn't that the lady from what's the movie with the kid that can like do mind powers and stuff? It's got Danny DeVito in it as the dad.
I think so.
And she's like the aunt or something that's like a shot put Russian shot put chick or something, West German shot put winner.
I like when he says, "And Major here will be going as your wife," and he's like,
fine system.
"I'm not going."
Yes, I'm not going. No.
Yeah, Matilda. That's it. Gord King. Yeah, Matilda. That's the name of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You won.
Like,
He drops all the. They're qualified to do all these things. He rips this off the wall because the military. I love the smile on his face. I like when she stepped forward and says, "Oh hell no!"
I am not going. And how does he shove them all into the freezer? Oh,
It's a tight fit.
we're not going to fit in there.
This is. Yeah, you are. Sure you will.
She had that goofy smile on her face.
Yeah, they found out he won the prize too, so now they want his ticket.
Yeah. Then the police show up.
Because they're looking for him because Zod wants him. I can totally see this happening not too long from now. All residents stand to.
And they have those yellow circles on the
Yeah.
wall.
And they can like just peer into your room with their little X-ray things or whatever.
Yeah. I am a meat popsicle.
How do you identify? I identify as a.
Oh man, I watched a review of Demolition Man,
Oh yeah,
and there are so many things that are relevant to today
isn't it
from
scary?
that movie. Yeah.
Hey, Cannoli, how you doing? Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like everybody's wearing muumuus and
Oh yeah,
can't eat.
cannoli. I got something for you.
Oh yeah, show them. Well, that's a good too, but.
There he is. There you go, cannoli. Okay.
You guys grab the walls and prepare for inspection.
Yeah, I could see that coming to California first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It seemed like it might hit Canada before California.
Yeah. It'd be a close race. Warrants? We don't need them.
And this guy's is great. It's like, smoke you.
Wrong answer.
Right. I think just put him in a bag and drag him off.
Maybe he's got that creepy thing on his shoulder.
Yeah. It's his support animal.
Nos!
Yeah, like he's holding it like a little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed Roman. He was only here for about 15 minutes. Nos. He had a little puppy duty he had to attend to. We should do that. We should eat popcorn in the next popcorn stream. Just
Yeah, definitely.
keep it real.
Keep it real.
That's what everyone wants to hear: constant crunching.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, just love the sound of someone chewing on the phone.
Yeah, then you have to get a drink and
Yeah,
you have to pee.
they got to pick all that stuff out of your teeth and. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. He lights up all the cops and. Now they're on. Everybody wants Corbin Dallas and his ticket. For the honor. Oh, auto wash. Auto wash.
He's like standing there. She's like, Cornelius? And he's like, yeah. And then you hear the muffled screaming. Oh, yeah, that guy.
That's right. He was like saran wrapped.
Yeah.
No, you're Barmy. You do not want to watch me floss my teeth.
You know, some people might.
We got watch my OnlyFans for that kind of content.
I love The coffee. He's making the coffee. Oops.
Like the fifth time. Wham!
What I feel like Subtle Deviancy might have rewound that on his VCR a couple of times.
Yeah. I did trim out some scenes so they wouldn't come up, but
Oh yeah, that's totally understandable.
Thank you, Nas. I do have standards. Yes. Like how she's like just chastising him for bashing the guy over the head, and it's like, I'm sorry.
I know I'm not proud of it.
Like when he pulls up, he goes, "Argh!"
Are they dead?
I thought he was dead again too. They're like
Yeah.
all frozen to
They
death.
brought him. They
It
just
looks-
brought him back in that machine.
He looks dead. They all look dead.
Yeah.
He's killed this guy 34 times in this movie already.
They probably
He is-
just put him in that tube and brought him back.
There's got clones of him. When one
He
dies,
pops.
it's popping another one. He pops. It's pretty late over there, yeah.
And look, you can see where the door hit him in the face. It's like, oh,
Yeah, he
I
doesn't bother to
accept-
help him. He just shuts the door on him. Oh yeah, they're having a strike. That's very pro. They're having a strike in Italy right now too in the airlines.
When I went to Sicily in the early '90s, and it was a trash strike then too. Man, that place, it was horrible.
Night pups.
There's trash everywhere. I think
Not
New York
pops.
City's has had some trash
Uh-huh.
strikes as well, where it really piles
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, he's telling her that he'll watch after and protect her. She's like, him?
Oh yeah, yeah. This little guy. So,
I'm
multi-pass.
Corberdells. That's me. Yes, yes. Woo! Almost missed a flight. Thank you, my nephew Bob here.
It's like, get lost.
Now that girl in the shaved head, she was a very famous model from Quebec because she has like a dragon tattoo on her head. She was really big in the 90s.
Yeah, this is the famous
the Inya.
high
Yeah.
pass.
Multi-pass.
I have a pass. I have a pass.
Dallas.
Yeah, she knows. She knows what it is.
Of course she does. But it's a multi-pass. We're married. Yeah. The girl with the dragon tramp stamp. Oh yeah, then the real Corbin shows up.
He tells him to go to Egypt, and he's like, I don't want to go to Egypt.
Oh, it's hot. Mm-hmm. Oh, she does a quick scan to verify.
Mm.
She knows what they are.
Uh-oh. And then they jump into the trash and get away.
Yeah. She pulls out a machine gun, opens up, and trash dives.
Oh yeah, that actor that plays the meth head dude, he's been in a couple of things, I think, playing that exact kind of role. I feel like he was in Weird Science.
It's funny how people get that
Yeah, they get typecast. Yeah.
typecast.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he might be a musician of some type or something. So this is a very French thing here. She's a black woman. That you see her freckles. They love that freckle look. And there he is.
One of the. This is really the only part I don't like about it is his character.
Ruby Rock.
He was hot though in the 90s.
Yeah.
All his stand up, and he was in a bunch of movies and
Rush
stuff.
Hour. And
Yeah. Yep.
I love how he's like signing their stuff by like painting it. Like,
Oh yeah, and he's all speaking to the mic. He's like, "No."
no.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys with him too would fit in today.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep. His
crazy,
little, yeah. Yep. Little
half head shaved.
entourage people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his cane has all the little sound effects on it and everything. He's basically like a mobile YouTuber.
Yeah, and everyone's
really.
like, "Yeah, what's he gonna say?" And this is like the fifth person that's like, "I'm
It's
Corbin Dallas."
The fourth person.
He's wearing like some kind of futuristic members only jacket.
I don't believe this.
What else has this guy been in? He's been in some stuff.
He's a raptor.
Oh yeah, this part is yeah. You know what? They need this kind of thing at like a lot more places.
Mm-hmm.
You want to act up, you know?
Yeah.
The deterrent devices dropping.
Yep.
I think the stewardess.
I like this part where he's like, "Can you wait just a second?"
Boop.
And it's like it's immediate.
All the stewardesses are pretty hot in this.
I bet stewardesses today would like a button they could just push and knock a person out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, if they were stewardesses today, they would all be like Lizzo size
Yeah. They would not. Yeah.
and missing teeth and stuff. Because, equality.
I like these workers down here. They're all doing this dangerous work with toxic and radioactive material, and they're smoking weed.
Yeah, and they got to get like bugs or
Parasites.
Yeah, parasites out of the wheel well. Yeah.
And they put nuclear fuel into the ship.
Mhm.
I love the music. It's kind of like a reggae kind of electronic music.
Mhm. Are those supposed to be like tribble looking things or something?
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
No, they're like rubbery looking little there.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Take that. Okay, you're good to go.
He's like, this is funny too. He's like, I didn't get on the plane. And Corbin Dallas got on there first.
You
He's
have.
like, it will never happen. It will never happen again.
I believe you. Believe me, if I had that device when I was doing the phone support back in the day, there'd be whole swaths of humanity that would not have survived. Yeah, he's like still standing there, like all burnt up.
Right.
Everybody else is like blown out all over. Look at the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
How built up that
shot of
city
that
is.
city.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looks
So
like
the
a
Statue of
40K
Liberty is like on a big-
hive city or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like all-
they
it
built
looks
it up
like,
and raised
yeah.
it up on top of it. Yeah, that whole big spire, just the tippy top is the Statue of Liberty. But yeah, that looks like a hive world, but not quite completed, because usually they'll have a giant, like they'll go way
spire
higher.
that goes up.
Yeah, this is like the middle of its development.
Yeah.
Like all the water has dropped down so much, they've had to build down into like what used to be the seabed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought seas were going to rise. What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah. What
they got
happened?
this run.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh yeah, very dystopian looking mags.
oh
But,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But they got the pills you can put in the microwave and make chicken, so they're not eating bugs yet.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Yeah.
Unless that was a bug she put
yeah,
in the
it's made out of
microwave.
bugs. Yeah, it's all made out of bugs.
Chicken flavored bug. There
Yep.
you go. It's pretty cool too. It's just like all of a sudden hyperdrive kicks in and
I guarantee that was a look out of a comic book panel as well.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
The way it did that.
that too. I like
Yep.
all the sound waves coming out from the.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's like a little finger polisher.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
change your nail polish just by putting your finger in it. Yeah. Also, didn't Lilu already use the thing to give her change
Yeah,
her
the
face,
makeup,
her eyeshadow and
thing.
stuff? Yeah.
Oh yeah, she put her face in there. It's on. Boom. It just.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'd be something else that'd be cool if they had.
If somebody could figure out how to do it.
I'm sure you could make something that did it. It just wouldn't be cost effective.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah, yeah. I like how they take. There's like devices now that can do things like that. You stick your face and all of a sudden it does your makeup for you, or you put your finger in this little device and all of a sudden you got new nails. At that
Yeah.
level of technology.
And then he gets the goo on his face.
Yep.
Ew.
Getting
Chocolate
the
syrup.
goo. Well, you hope it's chocolate syrup.
Yeah, really.
That's what
It's
it looks
evil.
like.
That's probably what it was.
They used to use chocolate syrup for blood in black and white movies.
Because red didn't come across that well.
Yeah.
Ew.
I like when the ship comes out of hyperspace and it like has landing lights.
Mm-hmm. Floss in paradise.
And it's like a big paddle
Is-
wheel ship.
Is that a Disney ship? No.
Yeah, really. Probably is. A subsidiary of Zorg. Yay! I like how that white dude's like a hula dancer. Like,
Yeah.
I think we have a bit of cultural appropriation going on here. If that one chick couldn't be in Moana for being half Hispanic, how this guy pass muster?
Because
we're-
they didn't give a crap about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I have a very based attitude toward these things.
Yeah.
Maybe the future's not so bad after all.
But I mean, if you look at the movie as a whole, I mean, it's diverse. There's
Oh yeah,
different people, the crew, and you know,
yeah. You got people from like India and Pakistan. And
yeah, exactly.
African.
Yep.
Africans, not.
Blue aliens that sing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the protagonist is a woman, so.
Yep.
Who don't need no man, but she kind of does anyway. So.
Yeah.
I wonder what he has in those pockets there.
It looks like magazine clips or something.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Probably Pez dispensers. That's what
Yeah,
I-
right.
Yeah.
This is snacks. People just carry their food on them all the time because they're pill
Yeah.
formed. So
Yeah. Fruit roll-ups.
I like this woman that she's like that Ruby Road, whatever his name is really hot. And Corbin is like, looks at her in disgust. Yeah, right.
yeah, right. Ruby Rod, I think he's so hot.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell's wrong? Well, that's just like you see that stuff today. You know, you hear
Yeah.
people say stuff like, "Oh, this guy," you're like, "What?"
I love the Kardashians.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. Well, everybody can
Jake
have their
Paul
own
is
opinion.
such a swell guy.
Hey, what's up, Joker?
Hey,
Joker,
Joker.
Voice.
Ruby Rod. He's like, yeah, sure he is. He's a total tool.
And I love they have, old phones, but new.
Mhm.
It's got the little antenna.
Yeah, it's kind of like an aesthetic choice. This almost looks like a Disney thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
You know what
color
I mean?
palette.
Yeah, the color palettes and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, to be honest with you, I really like Main Street USA, how it's like that late 1800s, early 1900s kind of motif to it.
Hmm.
And even these guys look like, somebody you'd see in Disney.
Yeah, the little uniforms with the shorts, and I know it's cool how they have like these masks. Like that one chick has like a skeleton thing going.
Yeah, this kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of something like from like Flash Gordon in the 1980 movie.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those kind of things.
Dune a little bit too.
Yep. Hmm.
Hmm.
84 one.
Yeah. This guy, he was
Yeah.
in something else before this, I think, that he was really funny in.
Yeah, Mouse
Um,
Hunt.
yeah, it was something.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got the big ears and he's kind of bumbling.
She's so tall.
So they make contact.
Yep. And until after the performance, then you'll get what you.
Require.
So the helmsman there, he looks like he's a robot kind of thing,
Yeah.
like an animatronic.
I think that's just because of that yellow screen in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Plus the way he announces his order back kind of sounds fake too, like a.
oh, come on, Invader Zim, the shorts and the sailor outfits. You wish you had those.
Yeah.
You would be on that cruise so fast.
Yeah, like sign me up. Because nothing says safety and hard work like shorts.
Uh-huh. Stay sailor. Take care, Joker. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, Night Joker. Yeah, and then they go to the, heads up display that looks like something from the. But that's what naval ships have today when they're. I mean, it's a readout like that. It's not like a picture of.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't know. I know what a heads-up display looks like on an aircraft, and it's not really like this. I mean, it's got that data on the side over there with like the ranges and altitudes and stuff. But yeah, for a ship though, you would need to have a virtual, like where the water's at, I suppose. So that
Yeah.
makes sense. But this ship flies, if I recall, right?
Yeah, it's not on the ocean. It's
Yeah.
floating.
Yeah.
I love his little speakers that are built into his desk.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, see, here it is. It's just going up into the atmosphere.
Yeah, they say it's a recreation of the great opera, but they went to the real
Opera
one
House.
and wherever this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Europe has some really nice opera houses. You can find a few in America too if you go to the right place.
Yeah.
He keeps getting like one-word answers. Yeah, no, maybe.
Commercial.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
And there's one of the, I forget what they call them.
Mangalores or
Bangalores, yeah, something like that.
Oh, damn. Mila Jovovich is 47.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, she weren't 47 in this movie.
No.
You.
And this is Roman's favorite part.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, the beatboxing. He has no culture.
No.
I love the music for this too, especially this part.
I was surprised by it. Like, I thought it was just going to be, and then it turned
Opera.
into the thing it was, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
Kind of electronica thing.
Yep. Yeah. And the Disney Star Cruiser tried to replicate it.
Not even close.
Yep. Yeah, old Zorg
Yeah,
is
this
down
guy's
to
just-
having to do it by himself.
Yep. Oh, the champagne's here. Nope. Oh, that's right. She has like a race memory of them killing her.
Yeah.
And then when she goes into action, that's when the music changes and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it went really well together. Yeah, I don't think Roman could really hate on this part right here.
now she has her like a little orangey suspender things. Her plastic harness.
That was like a thing back then for a
I
little
remember.
while. Yeah, where people were wearing like weird plastic, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it was it didn't last long, maybe a year.
Yeah, I love the last bad guy goes and runs to the others and says, "It was an ambush."
Yeah, ambushed by one chick. She. Oh yeah, those are the 4 elements. Okay, take the ship. She tosses him and jumps up to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fires like everything he has on that gun at her.
Yeah.
Like he's walking around like. He's in half caps already.
Hey, theme park.
Hey, theme park. Go shoot.
He's like, "Don't shoot. I have handcuffs on."
I'm one of you. Oh yeah. Ruby. Did they shoot the sinner already?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think yeah, because she's standing there, all of a sudden she gets shot and falls over, and all of a sudden they swarm in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's already happened. These guys in their shorts. Oh.
He's like,
When your
"Unload-
security has shorts on.
Are you secure?
Yeah, have a good one, theme park. Yeah, they had like 3 different versions of this gun too.
Uh-huh.
I think one of them actually, fired something. Can't remember what it was though.
I remember that. Oh yeah, there she is. She gets,
Yeah, she's got shot. You can see the hit mark in the middle there.
I thought it was kind of gross that she had. So once again, he has the empty
Yes.
case, but they're inside her. It's like, ew.
Yeah, that was another
Yeah.
weird.
I don't know how
thing.
she got him in there. Did she swallow him, or
Yeah.
wait, or maybe that mark is like she can open her stomach or something.
Maybe.
Something. That's not kind of gross. You know.
I can stick stuff in my belly through my belly button.
I'm not really a humanoid, so
Yeah, they can kind of make up whatever rules they want.
Yeah.
And they gotta,
yeah, this is the part where he's walking down the aisle to stuff. So you want something done? You do it right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's doing a play-by-play of everything that's going on.
And she's like, the stones are in me, or something like that.
And then something about Lilo. She's vulnerable, or don't leave her alone, or something like that. Later, Zim's taken off.
Yeah, later. Thanks for coming by. And hanging.
Stones are me. What?
What is she crying? Blue tears?
Mm-hmm. She's leaking all over.
I love this. He gets in the ship and takes off.
yeah. Boned again. This is like Roman when he finds out he has to watch this movie again.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary Oldman is good at the freak out
Yep.
moments.
Or he finds out Nas sent him that special link again.
Yeah.
That he was trying to get him to watch on the Flaccid Phoenix show.
I like this. This part's funny, I think. Where he hands Ruby the gun. It's like,
Yeah. This doesn't feel right, Corbin. This doesn't feel right.
and then he like says something to him, and he pulls the trigger.
So, are you okay? Are you okay? He's okay. And then the president's like, no, he's not okay. Yeah, I like how they have like those ear things,
Yeah.
ear tags for like earrings or something.
Oh yeah, dude is alive.
Yep.
Who?
He was in the refrigerator before, and we thought he was dead
Yeah,
because his
yeah.
eyes were open
And look,
and like
he's got a
glazed
he's
over.
got a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
a
getting
Band-Aid on
bandaged
his
up.
nose.
Yep.
Hey, White Bear.
Hey, White Bear.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
Roman squirming in the beginning too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you missed the thermal bandages.
Oh, thermal bandages.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Nas.
That is a giant gun.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it's one of the more simple props that they made.
I know,
literally
right?
Tubes with some like engine piping or
Yeah.
whatever you could get for your engine and a piece of plexiglass.
Yeah, it looks fake as all get out, but it's
Yeah.
like cool as
Yeah.
space minigun
Over
with
the
rocket
top,
launchers.
yeah. And it's over the top too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes it work.
Yeah.
Plus, he's like, look at his visor. Look at the sights he's looking into are like mounted
Yeah,
binocular things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing would be useless up close.
Oh yeah. That looks cool. Oh yeah, this is like
guy
a
was like,
Oh
Arnold
yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
it's like here.
that guy. He was supposed to be like a tarded Mozart or something.
Yeah,
So he's supposed to be like an action star.
Yeah.
He's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type guy.
That guy, I thought he was supposed to be like some kind of famous singer, but he was tone deaf.
No, I thought he was like an action star. It's like kind of like a spoof on Schwarzenegger. He's all big and buff, and he's like deaf and useless as all get out. Like the look he gives him, like,
yeah, thanks.
I don't understand what's going on.
Second. He's trying to tell me something.
He's moving, baby. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, he shot that dude's head up through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. Yeah, he's like squirming and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like on a teeter-totter thing.
Yeah, I thought this whole fight sequence was pretty decent.
Yeah. Don't move.
What do you mean? This is cool. Yeah, just like. Hey, Matt.
Hey there. How you doing, Matt?
Let me just adjust the thing here. Yeah, he kind of throws it like sticks on something.
Oh, the grenade with the
Mhm.
Yes, Spike.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That has spikes on it. It's kind of like reminds me of sticky grenades, and there's a couple of different games that have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use the bar as a shield, and
Yeah.
imagine Chris Tucker transitioning from his last big role. Oh yeah.
Look at this dude. This guy just gets thrown out of the room. I'm gonna get knocked off for showing so much. That guy.
Boom. I like their little space helmets they have on.
Kind of reminds you of the that Star Trek, the security guys, with the
Yeah.
ball helmet on.
Yeah, the most useless
Yeah.
armor in Star Trek. Do you mind if I take over? Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah.
This is pretty much the only movie I could stand Chris Tucker in. This is his most annoying
right.
role.
Yeah, exactly.
Any
Yeah,
movie he's been in.
Let me shoot all those people.
Yeah.
We'll kill the hostages.
It's like, that's the leader.
We're sending in a negotiator. Bam! That's it. They won't fight without their leader, so they're all kind of like, "Oh man, this guy." Oh yeah, Rubio. Oh no, this is the part where he's like, "Yeah, he's still talking." I like how he kind of.
Yeah.
And this is the end. Thank you.
And he pulls that out. He's like, ow, watch what you're doing.
Ow! Swipes him.
Yeah, I get that he's supposed to be annoying in this, Matt. He really does a good job of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's totally.
I like this.
Corbin, here. What?
Come, what's this?
You can disarm it, right? Corbin just bolts out of there.
And neither one of them are like, Bubba, Bubba, Bubba. They never say bomb.
No. All these liners have bomb cannons, so it couldn't be a bomb. And then that's when they. Yep. Mm-hmm. And there goes off the bomb alarm. No, there's no reason to panic. Corbin, Corbin, you can do this, right? You can do it. Nope.
And they all run.
Yeah, he has to come back. Kills them all. I love his ship design, though.
Yeah, it's a cool looking ship. It's the same ship those in the beginning too, isn't it?
Yeah.
That the guys that attack
Yeah,
the aliens are using, or the
right.
It's
yeah,
got that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
they're all going to escape pods now, right?
Yeah, that kind of, you can see how it kind of like lines you in and you're under the mesh to kind of like hold everybody.
Yeah, like this too, where they go in the elevator and they just miss him.
Yep. Yeah, Matt, they probably reinvented the Aquanet formula in the future just to put their hair in place.
Well, speaking about like the background characters and like their costumes and stuff, they spent a lot of detail on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dressing up people like they're in like the early 1900s or whatever,
Yeah.
like military style uniforms and dresses with hairdos and all kinds of weird stuff. It wasn't just people in like regular suits or something, which they could have done on the cheap.
Yeah, like all the techs in the president's office. You have like people with vests with the devices on them, and then like the green smocks, medical people. And
I could see a show like this. I could see them getting, for at least background characters, to get cosplayers. I mean,
oh yeah. Just like bring your own costume. Just go down like a Ren fair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you know, this is back when they were professional and.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he disables his bomb with like 5 seconds left, and then this thing starts right up.
That's because he had the override.
For the honor.
And there it goes.
Breaks up like the Titanic right in the middle.
Yeah, it's even got the explosion. Like
he's like, "That's my best show yet."
Yep. He is not impressed.
Yeah, that's right, Mags. Cosplayers now do a better job than the professionals most of the time.
Yeah,
true.
That's true.
They definitely have more passion for it. That's for sure.
I love through this whole thing, he's had a towel wiping his sweat away.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to open them.
They're pouring champagne. Yay.
Yeah, they think they're saved. Guys? Now here it comes. It's on. What do you mean approaching Earth at high speed?
Yeah, then they make the mistake of letting her look up war on Google. Zorg probably owns Google in this.
Yeah, it's probably a conglomerate of the Zorg.
They're like, you have what, like an hour or something before it hits?
Yeah. We got like 45 minutes, so if you could. Uh-oh. W-A-R.
Oh no. War.
Ticonderoga. And it makes her sad.
Yeah. Without any context, you know.
Right. But she's been through like love and humanity and compassion and everything else. I'm sure she had N for nukes, you know.
That's all Wikipedia is in the future. Just a bunch of flashes of pictures, you know.
Yeah.
Because everyone's attention span's so short.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a lie there, Matt. I think a lot of people could just sit there and watch her put books back on a shelf. As long as she was in the thermal bandages.
Yep. Apparently Paul W.S. Anderson agreed. Yeah, that's true. Oh, she's so out of it. She can't save humanity now. So they got them in place, but they don't know how to activate them. Until that one guy blows on it, because he happens to be by the one for air. It's getting closer. What are we gonna do? Yep.
Oh.
Air for air, water for water, fire for fire, and then he does it again by accident. I always have that cool. The light comes out and makes like a solid, kind of like a light square.
Yeah.
And you better get a match.
He's got one match left.
And that's why you know he has wood matches just for this reason. Like a regular lighter wouldn't work, you know. Right. And he's trying to. Come on, game time. The power of love. Stops evil in its tracks.
Yep. I love how it zooms out from the. I'll see if I can. It zooms out. Oh, the moon was the last time they had to use it.
Yeah. Great. Now we got two of them.
Yeah.
You know how bad that would screw up the Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things would get bad real quick. I like how everybody's like, "Yay!" He's like, "Oh, what are you talking about? In 5 minutes, something's blowing up around here."
I like this too. He's talks to the Corbin's mother. It's like the president's an idiot, and you don't sound like an idiot.
I gave birth to you for 5 days. I ruined my womb. You couldn't take me to.
And there it is.
And
Good
Roman,
movie.
for some reason, doesn't like this movie. I will never understand him
Yep, don't understand.
and his hatred for the French.
Yeah, Matt, that's
So-
right. And the title forces white humanity out 3 hours later. Uh,
Yeah, they are, Matt. Tiny Lister and Brian James are both passed away.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, for some of us, it doesn't feel like that movie's that old, but it's
Yeah, it's
yeah. Ian
going on
Holmes died too. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess he did.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's dead. Man.
Yeah, he passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, we're all getting old.
It's been almost
Yep.
30 years now. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
I
Yeah.
know.
Doesn't feel like it.
I mean, all the movies I've done from the '90s, the Mummy, the Jurassic Park, the Shadow, and the Rocketeer. Man, they're
Yeah,
over 30 years old.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess good movies don't come out like they used to. Where
I haven't seen a movie in a long time where it had something quotable in it, like Office Space, where you can just quote and quote and quote from that same movie over and over again.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a Tropic Thunder. That was the last one.
Yeah, that was.
That has a lot of quotable stuff in it, and that might be some other ones, but
Not many.
Some of
no.
the early Marvel movies had
Yes,
a few.
yes, the early
Mhm,
Marvel.
mhm.
Pretty much the only thing coming out in recent times that I'm interested in even seeing is like the second part of Dune,
Mhm.
just to see
Yeah.
how that goes, and then
I want to see Dead Reckoning. I think that might be a decent
yeah,
showing.
Did y'all see that movie Sisu?
Yep, I watched it last night.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's a fun one. I wouldn't call it a great movie, but it was fun.
It was enjoyable. I mean, seeing the stuff that guy did, and they didn't
Yeah,
talk until the very, very, very end.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to have a movie that it's just running around blowing stuff up. But it's been a long time since I've seen like a movie with a really good mystery that wasn't super predictable. Um, what's this Matt saying? There's a Toho Godzilla movie coming out in November. Godzilla's 69th anniversary. Didn't reveal title or plot yet. Yeah, Extraction 2 is coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
I want to watch that. I guess Reacher has finished. Season 2 is wrapped. It's in the can, so that should be
Okay.
coming out soon. Now, the first one was pretty good.
yeah.
Trying to think what else might be out there. There's a couple of there's a lot of older ones, or not older ones, but like independent ones that are coming out. That last stream that I was on with Stephen Ransom, he went through a list of those that we had, but there's so much stuff out there that you never hear about unless
Yeah.
you're looking for it. And with the way the streaming services are, there's so many good shows out there, but they're on some other streaming service that I don't want to pay for just to get one show out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Extraction 2. I never saw the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And-
good.
I haven't. Yeah, it's been a while since I've really had a movie that I really enjoyed to the level of like I enjoyed this movie or The Mummy or the first Matrix or Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm not looking forward to this new Dial of Destiny thing.
I'm
No,
skipping
no.
that. No.
Yeah,
That's dead on arrival.
yeah. I mean, every once in a while you hear about a movie that the critics hate. Well, it's not everyone. Usually, with how the pattern is, the critics give it a low rating and the audiences give it a high rating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go see the movie and it'll normally be somewhere in between the two.
Yeah,
Like the last Mario movie, the critics hated it, the fans loved it. And it's
Yeah,
over a
and for
billion.
me,
Yeah.
it was just okay. I didn't hate
I,
it.
I mean,
but-
it was. I played the game when I was a kid, but
Right.
yeah, so it was. It was fun remembering all that stuff from it, but
Nag of Destiny. That's correct, Mags. That's what they should have called it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah. And then just different. Like what Matt's talking about is Justified. I never got into it because it wasn't on whatever I was sub to at the time. But I could tell just by watching a couple of clips that it was a good show. Disney has lightened her skin for the Chinese release of live action Little Mermaid. Yeah,
Well,
I
they
mean,
buried her in the poster again.
yeah,
Oh man.
They did some kind of a blue filter thing, and
they
she's
just
swimming up, and there you can't tell that anything about her other than it's like a
Yeah.
mermaid.
you know how you can tell they're not serious about any of this stuff, and it's just they're doing whatever they can get away with, is because they make those changes.
Yeah.
You know, if they really were dead set on no, we want diversity and we're going to stand our ground on this as a huge issue for us, they'd tell China and
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia and all that to go pound sand, and we're going
Mhm.
to do whatever we want. We're going to put front and center on the picture. But then they would get crushed in the box office over there. It's probably
Yeah,
going to
they
happen
would.
anyway.
They went.
Yeah.
Well, they said the pre-sales for Little Mermaid are like only at 13 million.
Yeah.
So they think it's going to be super. No, there's no desire to see it over there at all.
To be honest with you, if I lived in another country and it had America coming over here trying to push all this woke nonsense, I wouldn't be interested in it either.
No.
Because I'm not. I
Yeah,
live in
me either.
America and I'm not interested.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
But
Well,
if
it's all that
yeah,
it's all that ESG
hmm
environment, social, and governance.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
they're
Well, I mean, a lot of the countries around the world are down with that. They just have their own version of it.
yeah,
And they don't want the kind of stuff that weakens your country. It's cool for America, Canada, and in
Mhm.
England and Australia. Go ahead and
Yeah.
wokify and make those countries as weak as you possibly can, but you're not going to do it to the other countries.
yeah,
Like TikTok
Yeah.
and stuff. So anyway,
East Europe and South America and Asia, Africa, they're not particularly down with that.
no, and they got other stuff going on too, and a
True.
lot of those countries just trying to make it to get by. But overall, I think that this was a good movie. I liked it when it came
Yeah.
out. I think it's got staying power. It's not
Oh, yeah.
dated where you look at it and you're like, look at those special effects. Whereas you see a movie now that was made 5 years ago and you're like, look at how crap those are.
yeah,
Or
They're-
even ones that just come out in the theater. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like a video game,
or the entire like lore of the draw of the movie is supposed to be the special effects, whereas in the old days the special effects just help tell the story. Now the
Yeah.
story is the special effects, and
Yeah.
then what the character development is like is doesn't even really matter, or you can't really have it because it's going to upset somebody if this character develops in a certain direction, which would
Mhm.
make
Yeah,
sense with the
right.
story, or would be interesting or compelling of any way. Can't have that. And like Indiana Jones, I mean, like literally, why is he even in the movie?
yeah.
I feel that like about like
I
Thor
don't get it.
Love and Thunder. What was the point of him being in there?
Mhm.
Loki,
I
the
mean,
Loki TV show, he's pointless in his own show,
Yeah,
other than to be
You'd
an
think
object of destruction.
you would think he would have learned from the Force Awakens.
Yeah, but
The way they killed his character off. I wouldn't be surprised if they kill Indiana Jones off in this movie.
Well,
I think that was the original plan, that she was going to take over.
mhm. And also, I think that that Harrison Ford, he wanted Han Solo to die, and he wanted and I think he wants Indiana Jones to go out too. So, I mean, if you're going to kill the characters, give them a good death, not some bullcrap.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
turn him into a deadbeat dad that doesn't know how to use his own ship. Chewie's still
Yeah.
hanging around with them for some reason. And then we'll just get him killed, and I don't know. That whole thing sucked. Hey, we got this giant base that's a giant planet. We're going to send 30 fighters out to defend it.
Yeah, right.
Really, what the F, man? In Rogue One, and they had the shield generator around the planet with the data center on it. The amount of fighters that came out of that and other ships and stuff to defend that shield lock was appropriate. It was like
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of them. So you have a planet that's a base with like a super weapon on it. There should be millions of fighters on that base, on that planet, you know? Or
Yeah, and they
it should be
shouldn't
more
have
than 30.
the rebels wouldn't even gotten close.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
the resistance.
And I'm getting
Oh,
all off
yeah.
track here, but yeah, just this movie, watching this again, talking about it, really highlights how crap things are now.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
Yes, the protagonist, the main hero, is really her, not him. But yet, they work with each other, even though she kind of like he's kind of a joke to her because she's so overpowered. But then in the end, she actually does need him.
but
yeah,
he helps her navigate the
Yeah,
world.
yeah,
And
exactly.
she's vulnerable in the beginning. It's just like The Witcher with Ciri, if anybody knows that whole thing. He's super badass, but in the end, when she reaches her full potential, she's way more powerful um, than he's ever going to be, and she
Hmm.
has more impact on the story. You know, as far as like what she can do and who she is and all that. But she needs him to get to that point. You know, but that's life too.
Hmm.
You know, so the story sometimes the main character will switch. In really good stories, that's what happened. And then the
Hmm.
Kylo Ren. What did they need TIE fighters for? Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Job concept is that there's going to use time travel to basically erase and replace her with. Yeah, Matt.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's just you. You look at how movies go these days. You could just make that call. You don't even need any rumors. You can just be like, "This is something they would do." You know,
yeah,
totally.
yeah. People have
Yeah.
already guessed the plot to these before they even come out.
Right. Yeah, he's a weak, pathetic old man that doesn't know what he's doing. He's a bumbling fool, and she's going to be perfect at everything she
Yeah,
does.
and they still try the bait and switch too.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
That doesn't work. I mean, it's all
And they take a compelling character that could have had some growth, that could have been really cool. And what I'm talking about is her, and she's best basically, she's going to be fan fiction, which is what
yeah.
the
She's
yeah,
thing
yeah,
sounds like. Yeah.
like another Mary Sue type thing.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, if he was going to be in it, he should have been in. He's like a professor, and then he's like a narrator, or he shouldn't be the main action guy in this. He should be like
yeah,
Yeah.
But
Absolutely, Matt. They lost Cavill on that show. That show's done. It's sinking. It's like the Titanic is getting ready to roll over on its back and go under because no one's going to hang out for it, especially if it's as good as the second season, which was garbage.
I hear it's
They
going to
should
be
just
worse.
they want to do the books, but then they don't want to do the books. Like, look, dude, just do the game. Do the game.
Well,
Just
he
do the
said
story in the game.
themselves, the people who are on it don't like this material and actually hate it.
Right, exactly. Because
So
it's got a
it's
masculine
this.
man and
That's also the same story with everything else. They had a lot of content they could have pulled from to make
yeah,
movies, but they don't. They want to push the woke message, and that's all they care about. They don't care about if there's already a story there.
yeah, they want to make
They
their own
they
story.
just want to push their message.
Well,
they
they
need to
got that
make
blood origin. How
oh
well that
god,
went.
that thing was it had some Michelle Yeoh in it. She's decent actress. She's good in some of the stuff she's been in, but
Yeah,
I mean, that's just you can't help it if it's a garbage writing. And I'm trying to think right now. Okay, we've been beating up on on Hollywood and saying how bad some of these movies are and the virtue signaling and all that. And I'm trying to rack my brain for a good example of a movie where they had a strong female character that didn't belittle the male character in order to be strong. And I'm having problems finding one in
yeah,
the recent past. Whereas you had characters like Captain Amanda Carter in SG-1. That's how you
Hmm.
do a female character right there.
yeah,
You
Oh
had Ripley.
yes,
Everyone is going back to Ripley, and they're like, "Well, this and that, and it was originally
Claudia
written
Black
for a
in
man."
Fairscape.
Yep, Claudia Black and Claudia Black and Farscape.
Aronson.
Yep, she was in Pitch Dark too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Pitch Black. Yeah,
yeah, Pitch Black. Yeah, she was in that. Yeah, Claudia Blair.
Yeah.
She was also in Stargate too, the later seasons.
Yes,
Yep.
she was in Stargate. Yep, she was good in that. And they had in Stargate Atlantis. What was it? Dr. Weir was in charge
Yeah.
of the place for a while, and she was fine.
Yeah.
And it's not hard. You can put competent, strong, capable women in positions of leadership. Just don't belittle the male characters to make them look good. Don't make them into a bunch of punks.
They work better when they're strong as the men, and the men are strong as they complement each other.
hmm
They don't have to belittle one to make the other one better.
Right. And Gordon King's talking about Mad Max Fury Road. I was a little torn on that one. I kind of thought that it was basically the Furiosa show.
Yeah.
And Mad Max was just kind of like out there hanging around in the back. I felt like they kind of, I don't know. It was just me. Aaron's son belittled men and women in Farscape. That was her. Yeah, but that's her character. But what I mean is where,
Yeah, she was a peacekeeper. They were like the space Nazis.
Trained.
Take the Loki show, for example.
Oh,
They go
yeah.
from him like he's stealing the Tesseract. He's doing all this stuff. He has all these plans within plans and everything. And then the next thing you know, he shows up in some fat time cop hits him with a club.
Yeah.
And he doesn't dodge, he doesn't whatever. And I'm like, okay, he was disoriented. I'll give him that. They put him in there, they read the stuff, they go through a couple of jokes. The set looks cool. I liked how it looked. Like it was all like 70s, late 60s, early 70s, like office look. That part was cool. They had the dot matrix printer, the whole thing. And the whole time I'm like, he's got to be playing these guys. Because I mean, they made him look like a punk.
Yeah.
And then in comes what's her name? The female version of him. And she's perfect. Oh, I taught myself magic when I was 5, and I'm gonna put him in a time loop with Lady Sif. And I was like, come on, he can't get out of that. He's got magic. And I know they took away his magic and it's all anti-magic and stuff, but he's still Loki in his head. I mean, freaking alligator Loki was better than him.
Yeah.
It's true.
And they've done that with just about every male character in the MCU.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Except
Kate Bishop
Tony
is
Stark.
way better than him, and
And
all
Captain America. Those two made it out without getting, but they'll probably do something with them.
We're
too.
talking about Bucky and Winter Soldier and Falcon. Is that what you're talking about?
No, they belittled the male characters of the MCU.
Oh,
and made
right.
them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight, the female is a better
hero
than he ever could be. And yeah, I know it's just a nonstop.
And the Falcon is a better Captain America than the original Captain America.
Oh well.
Yeah, Matt's right.
Well,
Bait and switch. Okay. It's just one bait and switch after the other, and like I said, I'm like racking my brain trying to find a good example of something that I liked, and it didn't used to be this way. You used to see that there would be a female lead, and you're like, okay, this is pretty cool. I'll go watch it. Now you're just like, it's going to be unsufferable.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, any last thoughts on The Fifth Element?
Really good movie. Really stands up now, even.
Mm-hmm.
Really good use of practical effects and CGI for the time. Love the action, love the outfits. I mean, it's just a great sci-fi movie.
It's fun. You can kind of turn your brain off a little bit, but you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can think in depth into it, and those kinds of things. It shows you like a dystopian future that, well, back then was kind of fun. Now it's kind of like, okay,
it's
maybe where we're
dark and depressing.
Yeah, that was a fun feature.
But for the most part, it was well acted. It was pretty well cast. I mean, I know Roman is diametrically opposed to all of these opinions, but I think it was pretty good. Mila Jovovich did a good job. And
different for Bruce Willis too. A different role.
Mhm.
Kind of the same, but a different twist on it.
Yeah, it had good humor that worked.
right. Yeah, and he had like that dry sense of humor that was his character. A lot of people could argue, well, that was just Bruce Willis playing Bruce Willis, but sometimes that works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one it did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to cast. Is they're perfect for the role, like Nick Cage playing Nick Cage. That's just
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a positive movie for me. If I see it, like if I was just like walking through an airport and I had a big layover and I saw it on TV, I'd sit down and watch it.
hmm
You know.
I mean, we all have movies we like and dislike, some more than others. But
Yeah, Matt, I think a lot of guys would make that sacrifice, and probably girls too. So, it's not a stretch.
yeah. So that was a great stream.
Yeah.
So what do you got? What do you guys got going on, Blair?
Thursday, I'm going to be on Roman's channel. We're going to revisit The Thing from 1981, and then The Thing Who Goes There from the 50s, and then the original story. Well, no, the 50s was The Thing from Another World, and the original story from the 30s was Who Goes There.
Yeah, that's from 1938. That's
Yeah.
A novella, and then they made a movie off of it in the 50s, and then they did a remake in the 80s.
Yeah.
Which was
That was the
That
trailer.
still scares me to this day.
that's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
of it. So yeah, I'll be on that same stream on Thursday.
Cool.
Good.
I may be on Teresa Martin's show Saturday evening,
Okay.
talking
Okay.
about my photography on there.
Oh,
Oh
that'll be fun.
yeah. That'll be a good stream.
So that's pretty much all I got going on. Next week is the Oxbow incident, and Pops will be on that one. It's an old one. It's a 46, I think. It's a Western.
okay.
It's about a lynching,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very thought provoking. Pretty good movie, and I'll put out some information about it where you can watch it if y'all want to watch it and join that stream next week. So that'll be
Cool.
fun. That's all I got going on.
What's next week? I'll have to let you know. I should be available though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just meant for the chat too, if they wanted to watch the movie and stuff.
Yep.
So that'd be cool. Well, that's all I got. Thank you guys for coming on and talk about this fun movie.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thanks to the chat for being here.
Glad we got to roast Roman a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a light roasting, very light.
Yeah.
It was.
He got lucky.
We should just have him on and just roast him for the entire stream.
He pulled the puppy card on us and got out of it. So
Yeah. Well, thanks to the chat for hanging out with us this long, and thank everybody for coming. And I hope to see y'all next week.
See
Y'all
ya.
have a good week, everybody.
Yep, have a good one.
Bye.